Scooter, Libby. Who is he? I don't know, because he's got the last name Libby. That's the name of a female. That's somebody who can't get out of his name before he's on TV. He's a male. Yeah, and his last name is Libby, which is for a female. Well, I would like to add that my niece figure, Libby Moser, she's hysterical today because I'm homeless and the threatening because she is herself. And when she was old enough, that means when she was talking, she didn't give me her keys and get out. And I might be put out of the house anyway, but I don't have that interest yet. I don't have that she did leave, and I got all of her room and her space in the house, the basement, her bedroom, so it's mine again. Because it's my house, I am myself the soul of the superior founder. I'll let you know if I don't want your problem. Yep, if the house is my problem, your problem is you're homeless. I'll let you know if I don't want your problem, your homeless problem in my housing, which is if you see me, you're in my housing and I don't want your homeless problem, get out. And you should see how I have a family and I have people married into my family and I have babies were born into my family and raised by my family that didn't raise me that way. No, my childhood was really far in the wrong, homeless compared to Libby. Was Libby just shunning most of her childhood? Because that's hysterical. I have alive all of my continuous life of 45 years right now. And during my childhood, I was run around with the school bus and with a car and with airplanes. Yep, I had a very fast childhood to grow up and get out. And there's no reason to go fast through my childhood just to have Libby and Sam and Max and Jeremy and little Daniel all in my family. Oh, and don't forget to add in Talia and Gabriel. Yep, those are all the Moser problems. And I'm not pleased with that. You just gave them all of my time and you didn't give me any keys. You made me live with someone who belongs in prison because he's not a Moser. Yep, Charles Toe is not a Moser and he belongs in prison because he won't leave my housing. And you don't give up your baby's problems. You won't give up all those keys you gave them for free. You wouldn't give me one like I was one more baby to you. Do you don't like the way I'm talking to you on this video and all the other videos on the YouTube channel, Charles Toe? Well, why aren't you in jail and prison if you don't like it? You keep thinking that if you tell somebody you don't like, that all they have to do is get out and save themselves. You don't actually know how to go to jail and prison because you don't like them. You actually like that you don't like them. You like that you don't like me. Well, that's wrong. You can't live that way forever. That's temporary experience for you. The order is if you don't like something, you go to jail and prison and you die of what you don't like. Or if you don't die of that reason of something you don't like, you might die of some other cause of death in jail and prison. But you can't die on the address. You don't own your house. If you don't like something, you don't own your house. If you don't like me, you don't own your house because you don't like me. And because you are yourself. Max Moser, he's hysterical karma today. I don't have any karma with you know if I have a sexual climax in the presence of an enemy or not. I've never been so hurt. And Max Moser, he's supposed to be Maxwell House Coffee, so I don't hear that out of you. But you terrorize me for being the Essex, and I don't have a life that way, do I? I'm none higher than me deceased is alive. I'm not the Essex, and I'm in heaven. If I was in heaven, I would be the Essex. If I'm here and alive, you want to touch my genitals like everybody else? You can do that at your own risk at this point, but I'll swear you really hurt me personally. I can't believe you treat me like that. Who taught you how to be that way? I've never seen you do that to each other, and you live multiple people in close quarters in a small house or in a small car in a small space, and you don't treat each other that way. You molest me and put me outside in the great outdoors and tell me I should go save my life with asking somebody for everything I need. Do you want me to name all the people who've done it to me? I can't. There are so many of you. You're so hysterical. You have people who've made the threatening, and they depend on what they do with themselves, whether or not I get molested. It's what you say to me if I get molested. It's what you do with your hands if I get molested with your hands. Hands! How do you know how to have sex with your hands? You open doors with your hands. You drive cars with your hands. You shop for food, all the possible food there is with your hands, over all the time you're alive with your hands, and you put your hands on my one clitoris that's this big. And you know how to touch me. You're so outrageous. Chlöe Bailey ain't gotta tell you what to do. You're going out of my world forever. We are at the bottom of the threatening, and you never tried to save yourself that you're gonna see me after you die out of here. You're gonna burn for this one way or another. And you still made me this angry.